It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato, and welcome back. We had a 2-week hiatus over the holidays, so I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 2022, and we're kicking off 2022 at Lewis University, home of the Flyers. We're going to talk to baseball coach Mike Vucsko. He's a Lewis grad, he's a Marist grad, and he was named head coach back in June after being an assistant here for 7 years. He had a great career here. And the Vucsko name, it is royalty at Lewis. Father Kirk, athletic Hall of Fame here. His sister Michelle played softball. His wife Stephanie played softball here. His Ma has an associate's degree from Lewis University. So this guy's all about Lewis. And as a Lewis alum, I'm excited for Mike to be the head coach and running this program. Great things are ahead. And we're also going to have on one of his players, Angelo Cantelo, Marian Catholic grad, and a Blue Island resident like yours truly. So we also have 3 Italians on this show. Okay, this is a big show, a lot of vowels, man. So stay tuned. We're talking all things Lewis University. We come back from this Beggar's Pizza timeout, join that Big Cheese loyalty program. We'll have on Lewis baseball coach Mike Vucsko. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our first guest tonight, Lewis baseball coach Mike Vucsko. Mike?
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you, man. We go a ways back because Mike's a Marist grad. I covered him his days at Marist, and then a Lewis grad. But this guy, the Vucsko name at Lewis is like royalty, folks. I mean, Dad Kirk played baseball, hoops. He's in the Athletic Hall of Fame here. This guy's sister played softball here. Your wife played softball here, and I found out your mom was here for a while as well, got her associate's degree here. So it doesn't get much, deeper in the Lewis, tradition than the Vucsko family. So congrats, man. They made a great choice. You succeed Tim McDonough, who was here for 14 seasons. All right, Mike, you get the word. I mean, you're a young guy, man. What are you 30 yet?
Just, we'll say right around there.
Right around there. So you get word in, June that you're the guy.
Yeah.
What was the feeling like?
It was pretty surreal, actually. When I kind of figured out what I wanted to do in college, junior year in college, I wanted to get into coaching, and this was the place I wanted to be. I just kind of fell in love with it, and the people, it just kind of had that Marist home feel to it, and just kind of fell in love with the place, and I'll stay as long as they have me.
Hopefully that's a long time, my man. Hopefully it's a long time. Well, you spent 2 seasons at Quincy getting your master's degree, correct? So when you're at Quincy, is it in the back of your mind you're thinking, okay, this is just a little bit of a stepping stone because I want to get back to Lewis and one day take this program over, or what?
Yeah, a little bit. I was always trying to figure out a way to try to get back here. I know Coach McDonough and I, when I was at Quincy, had conversations about how I would get back here, and we were trying to figure out ways to where I can make some money and do that. But eventually everything kind of fell into place here these last couple of years. I got back here in the summer of 14 to be the assistant, and then was lucky enough to be named the head coach this past summer.
With the name having so much history and success behind it, I mean, do you feel like, man, I've got a little bit of the weight of the world here on me, or what?
No, I was the worst one of all the My sister's got the RBI record. My dad's in the Hall of Fame. Wife's got the home run record for softball. So
wow.
I got nothing really.
Well, you played
now I just got the head coaching job, so that's it. So
you got the spotlight.
Yeah,
You've got the spotlight.
So.
Hey man, you played 160 games here. That's a lot of games. That's nothing to sneeze at, man. You had a great career over here, man. So do you feel like pressure at all? If let's say you got the job at Quincy or you got the job here, do you feel a little bit more pressure at Lewis or no?
There's always built-in pressure. Just anything you care about. I think there's you have some pressure. You want to do good, especially playing here. This is home, so you want to do good. But pressures comes with expectations.
Well, having grown up in a Lewis family, I mean, do you feel you know the tradition more than anybody, man? You know what I mean? That weigh on you a little bit here. You know what you want done, and
yeah, no, I mean every time we bring a recruit in, I always show them the outfield fence just to kind of have the guys and show them what this program was and still is. So yeah, I mean we definitely want to get back there. I mean 74, 75, 76. I mean those were the golden years. So that's the goal, to get back to that.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm as an alum, I'm just overjoyed that the Christian brothers, the administration, finally investing some much needed money into the baseball program. You guys are going to have a turf infield for next season. You got this beautiful clubhouse, man. I mean, this is just part of it, folks. I mean, the upstairs, they got a nice room they can lounge in. It's kind of under construction now, a little ping pong, some nice TV. It's going to be sharp up there. So, I mean, this is a great time, man, for Lewis baseball.
Yeah, it really is. And I think, our roster kind of speaks to how we recruit. We got 41 guys on the team, 35 of them are all kind of from the area, and, a ton of guys for the last 2 years from the area as well. So, when we bring them on and show them the locker room, and I think they, it puts a really big smile on their face. And our guys, too, really, really love it as well. They're up there goofing around playing ping pong, and Angelo's getting beaten ping pong all the time and stuff like that, so you guys will hear from him later on that. But
yeah, he's referring to Angelo Cantelo, Marian Catholic grad. He's going to be our guest after Mike's done. Yeah, so he's taking a little bit of a pounding on the ping pong table. And Angelo's a little competitive, not much, so I'm sure he's taking that real well, right? Well, you take this thing over, and you kind of want to make it your own. I don't know if you're changing the unis. I don't know if you're doing anything of that.
Yeah, we're getting black uniforms, black top, black pants. So we are getting new uniforms this year. Just one set, and then next year we'll get 2 more. But yeah, as far as putting the stamp on the program goes, nothing too much. I thought we did a lot right in the past. 2020 we got off to a really, really good start. We were 7-4, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but practicing all winter indoors and then going out and getting off to a 7-4 start is really, really good for a school in Chicago. Yeah. Normally we start slow and get hot, and 2020 we got off to a good start, and then last year we were 24-16 I believe, yeah, and made the conference tournament and won a game there. So we are building in the right direction. So
in regards to the stamp on a program, what's like the first thing you're like, okay, I've been around this program for 7 years, now I'm the man in charge. What was like kind of the first order of business? You said we need to change this up a little bit.
It was just to constantly focus on doing the little things on and off the field. I've never met a good baseball player who was lazy in the classroom, who wasn't getting the stuff done off the field, and be a good baseball player. So it was just kind of harping on that stuff, is take care of the academics, and that stuff will translate onto the field.
Absolutely. All right, folks, we're going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Remember, 3 locations, Mokina, Tinley Park, Orland Park. We come back, more with Lewis University baseball coach Mike Vucsko. Stay tuned.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun for hair, skin, nails, and makeup. No one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas, because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redken Elite partner with 3 area locations.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician with state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza, where they lay it on thick. If you're just joining us, we're at Lewis University, home of the Flyers. Baseball coach Mike Vucsko is our guest. First year on the job. His first game as head coach will be February 18th. They're headed to Nashville, playing Trevecca Nazarene.
Yeah, it'll be a great opportunity for us. They actually went to the World Series last year, and they're ranked 8th in the country. So we got no cupcakes on the schedule this year. I know I sent it out to the guys. We got number 8, 13, 16, 21, 25, and 26 on the schedule this year, preseason ranked. So we're going to be ready to go. We better be ready to go.
You better be ready to go. Well, what helps you be ready to go is that you have 4 starting pitchers returning from last season. What you said, you won 24 games. So that's a nice nucleus to come back to. And is that the strength of this team, would you say, the pitching staff, or what?
Yeah, it's the strength. You know, we finished 3rd in the league last year in all major categories. And, you know, Jake Caraba was the freshman of the year last year. He's returning from Neuqua Valley. John Hanscom was a freshman, had a great season from Mundelein High School. And then Michael Sclafani went to Montini Catholic. And he was our number 3 last year. All those guys are back. And then Chad Swick, a transfer from Mercyhurst, who went to Oak Lawn High School. Yep. He's in there as well. And then Ben Davis from Lockport High School, and then Jake Lotz from St. Lawrence High School are kind of the 6 main guys. And, you know, we got a handful of other guys that are ready to step up and make a contribution.
And obviously, offensively, I mean, you got Angelo stepping in as one of your guys, but you feel offensively you got a nice blend. You got some speed. You got Julian Everett, I know, Lincoln East guy.
Yeah, we got a bunch of we got an entire new infield. You know, our entire infield graduated except our first baseman, Kevin Berry. But, you know, we lost Austin Tittle, Anthony Rios, Anthony Cavalieri, and Jackson Dvorak, all local guys.
Yep. Covered all those dudes.
Yeah.
Good dudes.
But, yeah, we got a bunch of new faces. And Julian, you know, Julian and Angelo are kind of the 2 biggest returners that we have, as well as Kevin Berry as well, who was our starting first baseman last year. So got a lot of new faces, and we'll find ways to score runs.
Yep. You know, you do get a lot of local kids, and I would think because of how kids are nowadays, you know, they want to get away, they want to play D1. I mean, is that kind of an obstacle? You have to kind of say, hey, okay, we're a local school, but we play darn good baseball. Look at our tradition. And if you want to get away from home, stay on campus. It's a beautiful campus.
Yeah, no, it's funny you say that, because, like, that's the biggest thing we fight is, like, I don't know if I want to stay close to home. But I could tell all the recruits out there is that mom and dad probably want you out of the house just as much as you want to get out of the house. And I could also tell you that mom and dad are not going to show up at your dorm and say, hey, Pat, want to hang out? Like, it's not going to happen. So, like, I was 45 minutes away from home. You know, Angelo was 45 minutes away from home. Like, our parents never came to visit us. We would always have to go home. So, like, whether you're 40 minutes away or 5 hours away, you don't have to go home. No. So you do feel away at school when you're at Lewis.
Yeah. I mean, when I pulled in today, I mean, I took a drive around. I got to see, you know, Founders, which has changed a little bit since back in my day, and Fitz, you know, the 2 dorms. And, I mean, this place, when I was here in Irish Row, I was the coach. My freshman year, our spring trip, these guys will probably, your players are going to be like, you got to be kidding me. We went to Miami my freshman year. Hawaii. And then the next 2 years, we were in Hawaii. 18 days, our first trip to Hawaii, 21 days our second trip to Hawaii. Yeah. And I think it might have cost like $1,200. But, I mean, and just the friends you make, and this campus is beautiful, and I have friends still that I met here that are lifelong friends. We still go out a ton, get together. So, I mean, it's a fabulous place, man. I mean, I'm biased, you're biased, but, you know, you want to stick around here and lead this program. And it has, you know, it's just a great campus now, man.
Yeah. There's no other words to really go after that. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't know really what else to say. I mean, it is a great campus. It has a family atmosphere, and it checks a lot of boxes for me.
Yep. How much are you going to lean on your dad, do you think? I mean, is he someone you're going to have around the program, or is he more than an arm's length away?
No, I lean on him every day still.
Okay.
From how to change diapers to
Mike's a proud father of a 7-month-old, man, so congrats on
how
that.
to change diapers, him and my mom. But yeah, baseball stuff, we talk just about every day over the phone, whether it's how bad the Bears stink or how good the Bulls are or what Lewis baseball needs to do to keep taking steps in the right direction. It's all the above, and he's a
big influence, man.
He's my hero.
Yep. Yeah. That's awesome, man. You know, and it goes without saying this program's in great hands, and this is a great time. I mean, if you want to be a part of something, I don't want to say it's building up, but there's a lot of reinvestment in this place, and you're starting off your career here, and a lot to be excited about, man. I mean, this is I'm excited as an alum to come here and check you guys out, you know, this year and in years ahead. And what is it about this place? I mean, you tell people that you just love this place. What is it about Lewis?
It's the people. It's really just the people. You know, like you said, you still talk to how many college teammates. You know, I recently got married a year or so ago, and 2 guys. My best man was my roommate for 4 years. I had another kid stand up who was, I played second base. He played shortstop for 4 years as well. So it's just the relationships, and then even the guys that have graduated recently too. You know, after the golf outing, all those guys came over to my house, and we just, you know, had a good time. And it's just the relationships that you build year after year after year with all these guys.
And the beauty of being close to home too, man. Some of these kids, you got mom and dad can come out, your family come out, check you out, and there's, you know, that's a thrill, man, to play in front of your mom and dad and play in college baseball, man. D2, this is a great opportunity for a lot of kids, local kids and beyond. So, Mike, I'm happy, man, that you're leading this program. Yeah. Great things are ahead for Lewis University Flyers, and I'm looking forward to this season, man, checking out some of these guys. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Appreciate you having me on.
You got it, my man. All right, folks, we're going to an athletics timeout. We're going to be at athletics, Oak Lawn location, Tom Mulvey, the best in the business. We'll be there next week. We come back, we're going to have on Marian Catholic grad, Angelo Cantelo. This is his second visit on a Coach's Corner show, so stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun. Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy is a 2,200 square foot facility that includes the latest in rehabilitation equipment, including the HydroTrack underwater treadmill. All therapists at Athletics are experienced and offer hands-on treatment for patients that require such therapy. Whether it's your feet, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, or jaw, Athletics is here to help. We at Athletics understand you as a patient have the right to choose where you receive treatment. Ask your physician if Athletics, with locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park, is right for you. Whether you're in the mood for a Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, or charbroiled cheeseburger, Joey's Red Hots has you covered. In the mood for something lighter, Joey's Salads promises to hit the spot. Looking to cool off on a hot day or after a workout? Joey's refreshing homemade Italian ice will satisfy. Come check out Joey's Red Hots at 17400 Wolf Road in Orland Park or at 115th Street and Western Avenue in the Beverly community, where they're open until 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. No matter which location you visit, Joey's Red Hots promises to provide exceptional tasting food at an affordable price.
Now you can buy a car from the comfort and safety of your home. Introducing South Oak Jeep Dodge Ram Chrysler's online shopper, the most convenient way to buy a car online. To begin, start by selecting your vehicle. You'll see the Buy From Home button on every vehicle description page. Use the Explore Payment Options tool to customize your payment. Choose between lease, finance, or cash. Whatever works best for you. Have a trade-in? Get an instant value with your vehicle along with a transparent report so you know you're getting a great deal. To confirm your custom payment, simply fill out our quick credit application. And best of all, you can schedule a day and time to pick up your vehicle. Or we'll deliver it right to you. A South Oak representative will be there to chat with you throughout the entire process. We will walk you through step by step. Buying a car has never been easier. Visit southoak.com today.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Angelo Cantelo, he's had a few Beggar's Pizzas in his day. Thanks for coming on board, Ange. Junior academically, sophomore athletically. So you got 3 years of eligibility left, Marian Catholic grad, and as of right now, probably the second best Italian player out of Blue Island to play at Lewis. I'll give you one guess who's number one. Do you agree with that?
I've only heard it a few times in my life, so I'm going to keep hearing it for a long time at this point.
I think I'm in trouble, though, because Ange is up for some big things these next 3 years, man, especially this season. All right, so Ange, first 2 seasons after a great career at Marian, man. You had a tremendous career. In and out of the lineup a little bit, first 2 seasons. Do you feel like, all right, this is my year. I'm ready to take charge, man?
You know, I'm really excited about the whole opportunity this year. Finally, like, learning to overcome adversity and being the guy coming off the bench and not having everything just handed to me, having to learn how to become a better player, better person. Since I've been here, it's been a great opportunity since the first second I stepped on campus.
Yep. So you feel like, I mean, because like I said, I think, what was it, your junior or senior year, you played every inning, every out, right? Mm-hmm. Was it your junior or senior year?
I played from the end of my sophomore year until every game until I got to college.
Every game, every out. So you never got subbed. You played double headers. Everything, man. So then you come to college and you're like, wow, it's kind of an adjustment. Mm-hmm. So what did that kind of do? I mean, mentally, how did you adjust to something like that?
I just had to learn to adjust on the fly. I never knew if it was going to be the day that I was going to start, if I was going to pinch hit. And I'll always remember one of my first chances to play was I had a pinch hit opportunity while we were down at Lee when I was a freshman, and coach came up to me and said, hey, you're hitting in 2 batters, get ready to go, and grabbed a bat, and I was just ready to go. And I mean, that's kind of the philosophy I've had to learn, is learning on the fly and be ready to go whenever your opportunity calls.
Yep. All right, so last season, man, you ended it on a hot streak. You had 8 hits, your final 19 at bats. What did that streak kind of do for you going into the summer and going into this season?
It gave me a lot of confidence with going into summer ball, finish up the season strong, and at the end of the day, I had to learn how to adjust from the high school pitching to college pitching. Scouting reports and everything that goes into that. College coaches pitched me differently than high school coaches. And I had to just learn how to be aggressive and be myself and learn on the fly like anything, just to adjust and be ready to go.
Yeah, so you got to be chomping at the bit this year, right?
I'm excited for an opportunity to play.
Nashville can't come soon enough, right?
It'll be a great day when it comes.
Are you going to have your cowboy boots packed?
No, I won't have my cowboy boots packed. Strictly business trip here.
All right, so you know, as high school kids are, they're really worried about their personal rankings, and everyone wants to play D1. What do you tell people now that you have an opportunity to play Division II ball for 2 years, man? What does it say about Division II ball? How difficult this is?
Come out and watch a 4-game series on the weekend. You could say whatever you want about the Division II level for baseball. Come out and watch some games, and just like everyone else, we play baseball. We want an opportunity to play at the next level, and come out and see. It's no joke. It's competitive, and guys care about it a lot.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's probably the biggest misconception. They just don't. They think it's a huge drop-off. And really, back in my day, which is a long time ago, we used to beat the big-time D1s, and I'm sure you feel like if you had an opportunity to play D1s, Big Ten schools, you guys could hang with them, no doubt about it.
It's baseball. At the end of the day, you wake up, you go out there, and anything could happen.
Like we talked about how you have this unbelievable drive, not only on the baseball field, but in the classroom. I know you're an excellent student. Where did that come from, man? That willingness, you want to excel, you want to be the best?
A mixture of my parents and my mom and dad. They both sit there and they've taught me ever since I was a little kid that nothing's going to be handed to me in life. It's always easy to ask for everything and just expect everything to be given to you. But ever since I was young, my parents always taught me that nothing's going to be just handed over. I got to work hard, and when it comes to school, got to get the best grades possible. When it comes to baseball, I'm not just going to be guaranteed a spot. And I learned that the first 2 years in college baseball. Not everything's guaranteed, so you have to fight for every second to play every day.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go on a limb here. This guy's going to have a big season. This guy is going to have a big season. So are the Flyers. You guys, you want to watch good college baseball, local, take a 45-minute drive, half-hour drive, depending on where you live. Come out to this field, man. It's you're going to see some great players and a lot of local players from the various high schools in the area, including this guy, who was one of the best at Marian Catholic. All right, Ange. Good luck this season, man.
Thank you as always. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on board. And we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, do a little high and tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience, then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas, because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redfin Elite partner with 3 area locations.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. There's a Beggar's Pizza, about 20 minutes here in Bolingbrook. Very nice Beggar's Pizza, very, very nice. So if you're in the area, check out the flyers, head over to Beggar's Pizza in Bolingbrook. They'll hook you up. All right, folks, high and tight. A lot of great high school boys basketball tournaments in the area, and we had a couple teams win championships, but I was really targeting the Big Dipper over at Rich South High School, and on social media, which is a cesspool of negativity. I realize that. No one knows that better than myself. Big Dipper was taking some lumps, man. After the first two rounds of games, they went no fans. So people were all up in arms, saying, they should be playing, let fans in, the whole COVID thing. But listen, folks, it wasn't about the high school players becoming infected. You had to worry about the fans. So that's the key thing. And people were just beating up Rich Township over this, but hey, you did the right thing, Rich Township. Better to be safe than sorry, and allowing hundreds, if not a couple thousand fans into the Big Dipper. But it was a great tournament, and kudos to a very well-run tournament for everyone involved at Rich Township. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great, great week. We will see you back next week. Ciao.